Unsettling encounters. 3 true suburban horror stories from Mr. Nightmare in a recent video. Popular YouTube storyteller Mr. Nightmare delves into the chilling reality of suburban fear, recounting 3 true and disturbing horror stories that shatter the illusion of safety in ordinary neighborhoods. These tales, shared by individuals who lived through them, highlight how even familiar surroundings can harbor terrifying and inexplicable encounters. The Uninvited Guest. The first story plunges us into the anxieties of a 17-year-old left home alone for the first time while his parents are away. What begins as a typical evening with his girlfriend takes a dark turn after a swim. A subtle shadow moving inside the house shatters their sense of privacy. Armed with a knife, the narrator cautiously searches the home, only to find unnerving signs that someone had indeed been inside. Despite a police search yielding no suspect and no forced entry, the horror escalates later that night, with disembodied footsteps upstairs and the front door mysteriously found wide open. The following morning confirms their worst fears. Kitchen knives, cash, and electronics are missing. The identity of the intruder and their method of entry remain a chilling mystery, leaving a lasting scar on the young narrator. Masked figures at Rowan University. The second account shifts to the collegiate setting of Rowan University during its lively Harley Bash weekend. A student, walking back to his dorm late at night, encounters a masked individual silently sitting in the dorm lounge. The figure's unnerving stillness and apparent desire to be seen create an immediate sense of unease. The encounter takes a more sinister turn outside, where the narrator is approached by 3 more masked individuals on bikes, some of whom appear to be waving guns. This intimidating confrontation leaves the student deeply shaken, and it is later revealed that other students had similar, frightening experiences, suggesting a coordinated and menacing presence on campus. The party crasher and a betrayal of trust. The final story unfolds during an end of summer party at the narrator's girlfriend Amanda's house. The festive atmosphere is tainted early on by the appearance of a strange man outside, who suspiciously asks if Amanda's parents are home. The situation escalates dramatically after a drunk guest inadvertently lets in an old family friend who turns out to be anything but. The narrator soon discovers Amanda's parents' room has been ransacked. A desperate struggle ensues as the intruder tackles the narrator before making a swift escape through a window. While police are called to manage the chaotic scene, it's suspected that the robber had inside knowledge of the parents' absence. Beyond the immediate trauma of the home invasion, the narrator reflects on Amanda's surprising lack of concern about the events, seeing it as a significant red flag in their relationship and adding another layer of personal horror to the already terrifying incident. These 3 stories from Mr. Nightmare serve as a stark reminder that true horror often lurks not in supernatural phenomena, but in the disturbing intrusions of the unknown into our everyday lives, leaving psychological scars that linger long after the immediate threat has passed.